In this video, I'll be showing you how to make the side-by-side double cross fishtail bracelet using the new Monster Tail loom. This is a design that I had come up with back in September on the regular rainbow loom, but since they've come out with this new Monster Tail loom, I've decided to do a tutorial on this. So you have two different options of how you want your bracelet to turn out. You can put the same color on each layer, and you're going to get a pattern that looks like this, so that the stripes are horizontal and short, and it will be the same on both sides. Or the way I'm going to show it in this video, I'm going to use two different colors for every layer, and it's going to turn out like this. So it has the two colors in a long vertical stripe on the one side, and then on the flip side they're more meshed together. You will need about 100 rubber bands to make this bracelet, and I've decided to use two colors. I have black and gray. And so for the first band placement, I'm going to start on the bottom left pin, and it's going to stretch diagonally up to the right to this center pin, and it's going to twist. And I'm going to push that down. And now I am going to take a gray rubber band and I'm going to cross over this. So it's going to start on the center pin on the left hand side and stretch diagonally down to the right and twist. And I want to push that down. And now for the second layer, the bands are going to go straight across from the left side to the right side. And so I'm going to always be starting with black. So on the bottom left pin, it's always going to be black. It's going to stretch straight across, and there's no need to twist anymore. And now I'm going to go to that pin above, and the gray band is going to stretch straight across. So those are the two layer patterns, and I'm going to just alternate every layer. So for this next layer, I'm going to go back to the X pattern. So I'm always starting on the bottom left, and I'm always starting with black, stretching diagonally to that middle pin on the right hand side. And now I'm going to cross it with a gray. So starting on the top of the left side and stretching down to the bottom on the right. And now I have three layers on, so I want to remove the bottom layer. So if you look at your pins, you should have 3 rubber bands on. So I'm just going to go around starting on the bottom right here. I'm going to take this bottom rubber band and pull it over the top and into the middle. And then I'll go to the pin above and do the same. And now I'll flip to the other side, and again I want the bottom rubber band to come over the top and into the center, and now push down. So my next layer is going to be the ones that go straight across, again starting on the bottom left with black, just stretching straight across to the right, and now putting a gray one on the pins above, straight across. And from now on, every time I put a layer on the top, I want to take a layer off of the bottom. So I'm just going to grab that bottom rubber band from all 4 pins, pull it over the top and into the center, and then push down. So now I'm back to X's again, starting with black on the bottom left, and then crossing that with the gray. I want to remove the bottom band from all 4 pins. And now push that down. And then the next layer is straight across. So from the bottom left, I'm doing black, and then parallel right above it, I'm doing gray, and then once again I'm removing the bottom rubber band. Just going to go around to all 4 pins and push down. So I'm just going to continue on in the same exact pattern. So my next layer will be X's, always starting on the bottom left and always starting with black, and then the layer after that will be straight across. I'm just going to alternate back and forth, And when my bracelet gets long enough, I will show you what to do to remove it from the loom. When you have your bracelet to the length that you'd like it and you're ready to take it off of the loom, you should have 2 layers on, so there should be 2 rubber bands on all 4 pins. So you just want to take that bottom band and pull it over the top and into the middle. Do that for all 4 pins. And so now there should just be 1 single band left on all of the pins. And the last layer that I placed on was X's. So I will start on the bottom right. I'm going to take this rubber band and pull it diagonally and up to the left into the center pin. And then I'll take the one on the middle pin here on the right, and I'm going to move that diagonally down and to the left. So I'm really just moving that one side back on itself. And if you happen to end with your layers straight across, you would just take the bands on the right and move them straight across to the left. And so now you want the bottom rubber band from both of these pins to come over the top. So now there's just 1 single band left on these 2 pins. And I'm going to get both of these rubber bands on my hook. And now I can pull this off. And I'm going to take a clip. I have an S clip here. You can use a C clip or an S clip or whatever you have available. I'm going to hook them through the one side, and then I'm going to go to the other side, and I'm just going to pick up a couple of the bands that are on the end here, and I will hook them through the other side of the clip. And then here is your bracelet. It has the 2 fishtails that are right next to each other, side by side, and it's more of a flat bracelet, and it has the 2 colors on one side, and then on the reverse side it has these long vertical stripes where the colors stay on their own side. And I have already shown you this one that I made that is the same pattern. And then here is another one using that pattern, but I alternated colors, so you can see how this one turned out. And then here are a few of the other ones where I placed the bands with the same color on each layer. So this is the one with rainbow with white in between. And then here's another one where I did 3 layers of black and then 2 of different colors that I kept alternating. And then finally here is another one that I did a pattern with white and then different shades of pink and blue. So there's tons of different designs that you can come up with. I hope that everyone enjoyed this tutorial. You can always leave me comments on YouTube and Facebook, post pictures of your creations to my Facebook page, and please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can stay up to date on all of my latest tutorials. You can also find me on Pinterest and Instagram, so please feel free to subscribe to those as well. Thank you!